Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of Modern Vision's 12-week workout program. My name is Luke Lango. I'm a powerlifter from Malaysia. I hold several of the national records in powerlifting for the under 100 and under 110 kilo weight class. And today with me is my teammate.
Hi, my name is Winnie and I am a bodybuilder. I actually recently won 5th place for NABA Battle of Phase 2. So in August, me and my another teammate from Modern Visions are going to compete in NABA Grand Prix. Go show us some support and yeah.
Right now, we're gonna be showing you guys what we do to warm up before our shoulder routine.
Yeah, we start off with a lateral raise, the side lateral raise, then we go for front lateral raise, and then end with shoulder press. That's our warm up for the workout.
Okay, so the idea behind the warm up is to essentially get your shoulder joints and the muscles around your shoulder to work, to get blood to flow in the right areas so that you can be prepared to start lifting some real heavy weights, or in general you want it to be more mobile, right? So you really want to focus on just doing the movement with a slow concentric and slow eccentric, which means you go up slow, you go down slow, and finishing off with shoulder presses, dumbbell shoulder presses.
So we actually start off with cable rear delts, and I usually call it cable reverse fly. So the height, right, is up to you as long as you feel the most comfortable for you to hit your posterior. So for me, I like it slightly above my height, and I pull it. Make sure you lock your elbow and lead it with your elbow. So when you pull, make sure you have that tension with you, then you slowly go back up. And make sure you don't jerk.
So much time in music, man, I swear I never clock out. Turn next note to knockouts.
Okay, so after the first exercise, we did the second one, which was a dumbbell seated shoulder press. Okay, now there are many ways you can go about this. It really depends on where you are right now as an athlete. If you're just someone who's just starting out, you can start off with your shoulder just slightly below 90 degrees. You go all the way up. You can choose to keep it like keeping your bicep right next to your ear, and then you come down and you repeat the process. Now there's a lot of ways to do about this, or outside there's a lot of information saying that some people say that okay, you should lock your elbows at the top. Some people say you should keep it relaxed. It ultimately depends on what your goals are. If you're someone who's wanting to achieve more strength, I would suggest that you try to keep your elbows locked, simply because it creates that stability at the top, and it also works your triceps, right? If you're someone who's going for aesthetics, you want to get that pump going, you want to get more blood rushing into it, you can keep your elbow in a slightly bent position, and you can go for that higher rep range. We both like to recommend that you guys out there that are watching this, try both.
So the third shoulder exercises we are doing is actually the standing lateral raise. So what we did was, we have a dumbbell which is our comfortable weight, lift it up, lead with your elbow, lock your elbows. You can go up about 90 degrees or above 90 degrees, it's up to you, it's your preference. But what we did was that we add a little bit twist, which is when we go up, we twist it and have our pinky leading up the way. So which is not just hitting the middle of our shoulder, but also our rear delts as well. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, after the third exercise, we did the fourth exercise, which was a seated rear delt machine. You want the entire focus of the movement on the back side of your shoulder. Second is that when you're seated down, you want to make sure that your chest is upright and not hunching. Keep your chest firmly placed against the padding of the machine. Alright, you get a good grip on the handles of the machine. Here's the trick, right? Don't lock your elbows firmly. Keep just a slight bend in it, okay? And you're gonna slowly go all the way back. A good cue that I would use with a lot of my students is that I would ask them to push or bring their hands as far back as they can and feel that their scapula or their shoulder blades come in together, right? You want to feel a good contraction happen at the rear delts at the same time at the back as well, right? Common mistakes that happen with this exercise is that when people, they either go too heavy or when they get too tired, they just swing with the movement. You want to try to be as controlled with the movement as you do with any other exercise. Yeah, correct. You know, you got to feel the muscle work. So you want to go slightly faster, right? Hold it there and then slowly go back. After that, we went on to Arnold presses.
Yeah, so we did seated Arnold presses. So I see a lot of people that don't really know how to do the proper way of Arnold presses. They just went up straight and then they just turn and then they come down. It's actually a movement that is smooth, supposed to be like that, going up and going down. So the main focus is actually on the front of your leg. So slowly go up and down. It's actually a very easy movement, but it's very good for your front shoulder. Make sure you have the mind and muscle connection. This is very, very important when it comes to building a good pair of shoulders.
I'm in the Cayman Islands wildin' while I'm busting up the silence. I'm denying all vaginas who be claiming that they rhyming. Bust up in here like a bando, way too much to handle. I should let you know I know my haters really fans though. Wow, yeah. Why the hell?
After the Arnold press comes the seated lateral raises, right? Now over here we're doing something a bit different. We are actually incorporating what we call a drop set, right? Now what a drop set is essentially that once you do X amount of reps with this weight, you're going to immediately drop the weight and do another amount of reps, okay, with the same exercise. So in this instance, it's going to be seated dumbbell lateral raises. We're going to start with a weight. We can hit for say 15 reps, okay? If the rep range is 10 to 15, normally how I would start is I would pick a weight I know for a fact I can do 15 reps with. I will do my 15 reps. I will drop the weight and increase the reps.
Yep.
The exercise here and the focus of this, the difference between standing and sitting is that in a standing position, you actually get to use a bit of your core and your lower body to actually get some momentum going in the shoulder, in the lateral raises, right? But when you're seated, you eliminate the use of everything and its primary focus is purely on your shoulders. Moving on to our final exercise for today's workout.
Is the prisoner push-up, which is a hell.
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. It's my first time doing something like this. I've never done it before. I mean, I've done push-ups, but incorporating something else after that was a bit new to me. So why don't you explain exactly what it is?
I actually did it before. It's a great finisher because it's gonna tire your muscle. So what we did was
it's gonna tire your muscle on top of what we just did, right?
Yep,
So we did like a lot of shoulder movements, and we're gonna finish it off with a body weight movement. And for what? How many reps?
It's actually we start from 1 and then end with 10. So what we did was we do one single push-up and then after that we do this lateral raise, which is we call it the bird fly. Then after that we go on, we push up the second time, which is 2 times, and then we repeat the same thing twice, and then we go on 3 times, 4 and 5 and until 10. That is a burn. It's gonna burn your shoulder. It's gonna be great. It's a good workout for you to finish off, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it was. If I'm not mistaken, it was a AMRAP, so which means it stands for as many reps as possible. Try to go as far and as many reps as you can go, but always keep in mind that do it with proper form, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be very, very tired at the end of this workout, so try your best to do the reps as properly as you can. If you feel that you're not doing it properly, like you're just like trying to go and get in as many reps as you can with really bad form, I suggest you stop doing it, because you're only going to hurt yourself in the end.
Yeah.
Anything,
dangerous.
yeah, anything in general. Like it's not just the shoulder workout, but any workout in general that if you can't do it properly, and it's especially when you're in a tired state, it's only going to increase the chance of you hurting yourself. So always remember to keep yourself safe, guys.
Yeah. Speaking of that, have enough of sleep, guys. Muscle won't grow until you have enough of rest and sleep. Yep. Drink enough of water. Have a great day.
My name is Luke Lango, and this is
Winnie.
and we are Modern Vision Athletes.